SHOT Show 2024 at the HRT booth with Chris. Chris, how you doing?
I am doing well. Just want to say to the Gear Know-How subscribers, if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe because that's how it helps the channel.
Absolutely, thank you. So I hear you got some really cool, innovative stuff, a little bit away from some of the plate carriers, which are already great.
So we've got 3 plate carriers on the market, and we wanted to do something a little bit different. Eventually we will have a new plate carrier hitting the market, but we wanted to move more into the electronics for 2024, and we've got some good products to show everybody.
Absolutely.
These are our markers slash strobes. So the idea behind this, these are still in a prototype.
Yep.
So they are a tactile vibration device when turned on. There is a vibration to it. It has a low, high, and a strobe.
Oh, there you go.
It is programmable. It can be changed to different colors, but it can only run one color at a time. It is a rechargeable system. We've looked at about 14 hours on high, 18 hours on low, and about 40 hours on strobe mode.
Oh wow, so that's pretty good. So that's plenty of battery life for that small of a device, really.
And it is rechargeable with a magnetic recharger.
Magnetic, okay.
We've already found a lot of different ideas for it other than just the tactical industry, like putting those on your kids at night, basically putting them on your dogs at night. Anything you could think of that basically runs away, it's a great idea for a marker.
And lifetime warranty like all the other stuff?
We would have a lifetime warranty, yes. And we're actually trying to look at bringing this out at about $50 for an introductory price. So that would be very competitive with the current market.
And not just for helmets, we're talking like canines, maybe like if one of your kids are out playing in the backyard, like whatever, right?
So this can be used for anything that is in a low light environment or a no light environment. So it's not just for running night vision, it can also be used for children, and like you were saying, it can also be attached to a Velcro component with like a canine, or just a family dog if you're going for a walk. You can put it on the back of a backpack, you can put it on anything, you can Velcro it on. We may have other attachments that come out like a clip so you can put it on something else. The sky's the limit right now, but we're just trying to build that foundation. So
very neat product. So what else we got here?
So continuing on with our electronics, we'll go ahead and move these out to the front, and I can just do some finger pointing to make it, we'll get these logos.
And I have a couple of the flashlights in, or at least I have the one weapon light in.
And I hope you are enjoying it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Okay, so the larger light is our 18650 variant. It can run off the 18650 or 2 CR321s, 123s. Sorry, it's been a long day. I'm kind of getting mixed up on my numbers. But this system will come with a Theorem 2.0 system for a hook, plus the system there. And with this one, it's the 18350. The 18350 can only use an 18350 system.
Makes sense.
But it is going to come with a clip that Theorem produces to have something for management to keep it a hold of your pocket, your pouches, whatever you wish to run it in. The 2 heads, we have one in a Mark 6, one in a Mark 3. The Mark 6 is a 90,000 candela, 1,700 lumens. The Mark 3 is a 55,000 candela and a 1,500 lumen system.
Very cool. And then you also have the AWLS, which has been out for a while.
Well, this is a special AWLS. For those that have seen the Works Holsters review on rifle lights, this is actually the product. They promised to send it back, and even after all that damage, it still works.
Oh wow!
We don't have
the glass is gone and everything.
Yeah, we don't have much going on with it, but we still have illumination. So we think we did a pretty good job with the AWLS on that. So.
And then we got a couple here that are a little bit different than the electronics.
So we wanted to move more into EDC options for for 2024 and even moving into 2025. So we wanted to come out, and our first product design was a windbreaker. So the windbreaker is a very small design. It comes in very small packaging. It will stuff in these little stuff sacks.
Excellent.
We have 4 colors. We have Ranger Green, Coyote, Multicam, and Black for our first runs.
Yep.
They are releasing at a $35 cost.
Wow.
They are a quarter zip hoodie. It also has elastic around the hood as well as the sleeves.
Okay.
It has a shock cord on the bottom, and it has chest pockets. And the reason why we went with chest pockets versus the lower pockets were some people who would be running plate carriers or something like that, they were having issues accessing the pockets on the lower end. And the other thing is we made the pockets out wide enough so you can still reach in and they would still be just outside of the plate carrier.
Yeah,
so it can be used as civilian or tactical.
Excellent. And of course it's a windbreaker, so it's lightweight. You can throw it over clothing, over a carrier, whatever, and then you know, it has a little bit of that water resistance as well.
Well, and a lot of people have asked, is the hood able to fit over a helmet? And the answer would be yes.
Wow, okay. And I'll throw some footage up. I know you have one set up over in the corner there.
And with the hood, we wanted to go with the elastic around the face for 2 reasons. One, it helps seal it around a helmet if you are running it.
Yep.
But the other reason is a lot of parkas and windbreakers, they use the extended hood, and it can kind of get in the way with your peripherals.
That's right, yeah, especially those hard bills on the top. Sometimes it just like knock around the optic or whatever.
That it does.
Yeah,
that it does.
And then what else we got? I think we got at least a couple more things here.
All right, so for those who may not have seen our ARC belt system, we came out with this 2022, 2023. So we finished up with phase 1, which was basically just the belt system and the magazines. So we wanted to come out and finalize a full system. Well, no system is complete unless you can carry medical, and no system is complete unless you can dump stuff.
Exactly.
So the IFAK pouch, really, really well thought out system. So we have the outer component. So the outer component, which is basically your shell, it has multiple ways to attach. You can do a direct run with the belt using the vertical strips, or you can do a MOLLE interface. And the other thing nice about the MOLLE interface is it will also come with a tourniquet carrier. Not the tourniquet, just the tourniquet carrier. But it can be attached to the bottom or it can be attached to the top. The other thing that's nice is depending on the belt, you can put the carrier more towards the lower part of the belt so it rides lower, or you can rise it up, make it more towards the center, or you can run it more towards the lower part depending on which area you feel more comfortable with.
Now, will you have the option for the attachment points as well on the website?
So the options that we're going to be providing for the customer is going to be a Tegra strip. It's going to come with a 2-inch because most people are going to run this on a belt system. But we do also have 3-inch in case you want to run it on MOLLE on a backpack or even say your plate carrier. So those are options also, and we do have the 3-inch options. We also carry malice clips. So if you're looking at running it on something different, we do have those options available on the website.
What's the guts in here?
All right, that's an excellent question. Let's open her up. So first and foremost, you'll notice here on the pull straps, we have MOLLE T interfaces. So we have hard points for some type of traction. On the front portion, we do have a hard point with the MOLLE T there. As this opens up, we have another hard point to make sure that we have a traction point. This is a prototype. There may be some small changes before we go to production, but this is going to be roughly the idea of what this is going to look like. You'll notice that we have 3 1-wrap strips here. This is just one of the different ways that you could use, but on the inside we included a Tegra integrous grid, and what this allows is for ways in which you can store your kit and keep it in place.
Yeah.
So we've also tried bungee. I am more of a fan of a bungee or a shock cord option. I think it's just a much simpler system to pull it off.
Yeah.
We also have the one wrap option as well. Some people want a much more tighter secure. So just to make sure that they have that tertiary effect other than just the quattro fold that you've seen here.
Yep.
On this side, we also have an elastic storage component. We're able to fit the space blanket as well as our gloves in there. All together, at the moment, I do not have an exact number on pricing, but we are looking at a spring release as far as colors go. Dump pouch as well as the IFAK pouch. It is going to be in all the colors available for the belt. So if you had M81, if you had gray, if you had multicam tropic, you had coyote, you had ranger green, you had black, or you have multicam, we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that those color options are available.
Excellent. Yeah, you mentioned the dump pouch too,
right?
Which is the micro, almost like a micro pouch, right?
Yes, it is. Well, I wouldn't call it a micro. I would just say that when it does store,
at least how it stores, yeah,
to a very, very small package. Basically, very simple.
Yep.
It is a pull-down design with a small flap here that you can use in which to grab with. Once it pulls down, it opens up. It has a shock cord on top, so that way you can control how much access in or out that you are going to allow.
Yep.
And another thing nice about it is it's a very simple system to basically cinch back up and secure. So you can do it this way, or you can also do it this way.
Oh, okay, very modular then, just kind of user preference.
It's up to the individual user.
I like the simplicity and also just the modularity of both of these, honestly. I mean, this could be, you have the dump pouch, whatever you need to fill in, it's small enough to put anywhere in your belt. You also have the actual IFAK, which has a variety of options to organize as much as you want or as least as you want.
Well, the idea is let the customer and the end user decide the way that they want to run their stuff. Just build a kit. If they don't want to run any of this and they want it so that they know that as soon as it comes out, it's all going on the ground, that's just, then that's fine. They can run it that way. If they need it so it has to come on a table, that's fine. They can do it that way.
Absolutely.
We just want multiple ways in which they can secure their kit, and that way they don't have to worry about everything falling out when it's needed most.
Definitely. Anything else?
No, we just wanted to say thank you to the Gear Know-How viewers and subscribers, and we wanted to say thanks to Gear Know-How to coming out to the booth, and remember, subscribe.
All right, thanks so much, Chris. Hey, take care.
All right.